Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And got a good one for you today because we just got a warning that you're going to get over and over again between now and Christmas. And before I get into it, please like the video. Please hit the subscribe button. And we have a sponsor today, Patriot Gold, and I'll talk about them a little later. But let's get right into it. First things first, guys, the National Retail Federation, which is the largest retail group in the world and also here in the United States, they came out and said, listen, we want you to be ready for a downturn in sales compared to last year. Last year's retail sales, which I still don't believe, they say they were up 5.4%. No one believes that. But listen, we're going to have a less aggressive year. We're only going to have retail sales go up about 3%. Oh, okay. Okay. This is going to coincide with like 2011 to pre-pandemic levels. It's just going to go up 3%. No, it's not. But the simple fact that they're getting you ready to tell you how things are taking a turn for the worst right now. So get ready, guys. Get ready. Because what you're going to see more and more and more of is the fact that people have no money. People cannot afford to go out. From my video yesterday, wow, did people write me and tell me, hey, I can't afford lunch, Dan. I can't. I went and had a meeting where I had 2 iced teas and a cup of coffee that was $15. And it's out of control. People cannot afford it. But you're seeing more and more people right now not be able to go out and shop. This Christmas year, you're going to see more crafts. You're going to see more, cards and thoughtful notes and things like that because people don't have that thing, a jobby job. Okay. Now, regardless of what you say, oh, Dan, it's not that bad. The economy is not doing bad. It's just gloom and doom. It's reality, guys. It's reality. When the National Retail Federation is preparing you, we haven't even got to Thanksgiving yet, guys. Wait till you get to Thanksgiving. Black Friday will be non-existent. It will be White Friday this year. It's going to be opaque. It's going to be nothing. You know what I mean? So get yourself ready for this. But read the story below because it's great and it talks about how people need to prepare themselves for what's coming. Now, couple things to go along with this. With all the restaurant news and everything that we've talked about with how people don't have money, there is a huge sector of people that go out to eat all the time, and that's senior citizens. Who's the largest percentage of people that are not eating at Cracker Barrel, that are not eating at Olive Garden, is the seniors right now. Why? Well, because they don't have the extra money and they don't like the prices, guys. Remember fast casual? Remember that where you'd go out and you'd eat at a restaurant that was nice, but it wasn't too nice. It was decent food. Well, those days are done, guys. They're done. And what you have right now is you have the senior citizens of the world that are just done. They're finished with it. They're not spending this money. And when it gets to value, when it gets to the experience, when it gets to lousy food at a low price, at a high price, they're fed up with it. That's what you're seeing over and over and over again. So just happening, guys, left and right. So much to cover on this, but aren't you fed up with this? Aren't you fed up with just the experience? We are seeing, all these places strike right now. And we are seeing it happen in every single industry. And it's catastrophic. I'm going to cover a bunch of stuff in this video because it's just all the stuff that I read this morning, all the stuff on top of my head. Think about this. This is insane. The state of Oregon, Senate Bill 744, they had a marginal standardized test for an equivalency to get yourself a diploma, high school diploma. Well, during the health crisis, it wasn't fair that we put these kids through this, the rigors of studying, the rigors of learning and being held accountable. No. So we waived that. Well, they went one step further and they completely dropped all the standardized requirements for reading, writing, arithmetic. Okay? Gone, guys. Done. Finished. Now, the problem with this is what it's going to do is it's going to make imbeciles in the world. It's going to make it so that guys like me that like, when and again, when I sit down and talk to people, hey, we need to hire 5 people, Dan, what do you recommend? Well, how about this? Hey, did you go to school in Oregon? Don't hire that person. Don't hire her. Is that crazy? No standardized tests. Listen, this is all about equity. You can't have tests like this. Okay, just give them a diploma, guys. Congratulations. Hey, listen, I need you to, work on the computer. I need you to answer the phone. I need math skills. Well, I have a calculator and a cell phone for that. No. Okay? This is the dumbing down of the world. This is the insanity of this. Read the story below because it is unbelievable that they want to do this. Now, teachers are overwhelmed, they're overworked, and there's like 29,000 teachers in Oregon that all voted for this, the teachers union. Hey, standardized tests we've always thought were wrong. How about I had a standardized test? I had math and English, and I had commitments that I had to live up to. We had to do a constitution test in junior high that if you didn't pass it, you were never going to go to high school. No, we can't have that. Okay? This is insane, guys. This is insane. But if you don't think that this is going to have ramifications for decades to come when you don't have children that have to meet a minimum requirement, it's nuts. Now, one thing that I have heard a tremendous amount is the people that are fed up with their wages, from people in the medical space, from teachers to people that are part of unions, people that you don't understand, Dan. We haven't had an agreement. We haven't had a pay increase since this date. That I understand. How about this? There are 23 universities in California. Okay, they just all voted 95% to strike because of pay, because of work conditions, because of low end class size. And again, bring more kids in, we get more money, bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. Oh, you have 60 people in your room? You can't grade those exams? That's insane, guys. And again, if my kid was attending one of these schools or a relative or my friend's children, I would want the experience to be as good as possible. I wouldn't want it to be that they're overwhelmed and they're just shoved everything down their throat. That's the problem with this, is that, oh, just sit in the room. And again, if they're going to school in Oregon, does that mean the university are just going to pass everybody? Are we going to have doctors out of Oregon? Now, think about this. This is Looneyville. This is absolutely insane. And again, there's so much more to cover on this, but read these stories because everybody wants the same thing. They all want a fair wage. They want respect. But there are people that, don't want to work as hard. How about this? There is an article from Fortune magazine that said, hey, listen, women are electing not to do lazy girl jobs. They're electing to look at other opportunities right now because ever since the pandemic, they haven't been respected, and women are more burnout than men. What? Whoa. And I mean, this was from Fortune magazine. Read it below. The point is that, could you imagine saying that? Hey, listen, we're hiring for a lazy girl job. Here, just, this way you won't be stressful. You can be on your phone all day. You can be on TikTok. You can watch Dan on YouTube. You can hang out and just do what you want to do. Insanity, guys. Absolute insanity. But the point is that you have things like this that we're starting to not cover up the lunacy of what we're saying to people. Okay? Lazy girl jobs. People just don't want to have that. So, I'm at the Flamingo right now, walking through the animal sanctuary. It's a wedding in progress this morning. So let's go. Private. Can't walk through here. This is nice in here. Never walked in this part. Not long until I get thrown out of here. People are fed up. Teachers are fed up. Nurses are fed up. Everybody's fed up. People are tired of just do it, get here, be on time. But hey, oh God, we don't want to have these kids meet a minimum requirement. think about a world where you don't have kids that have to answer to anything. What is that like? Seriously, what planet is that? Okay? So, share your thoughts on this stuff, guys. Share your thoughts. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. With the global instability right now, you have to look at ways to protect yourself and your future, and most importantly, your retirement. The best thing that you can do is call Patriot Gold today, 888-330-1431, and get a free investor guide on how precious metals can benefit you in your retirement. Contact them today. You know, Patriot Gold has been #1 rated with Consumer Affairs for 7 years in a row now. Their customer service is second to none. They are absolutely fantastic at what they do, but you got to contact them today, guys. All the experts say that we're going to see gold hit, all-time highs soon. Look at it today. Contact Patriot Gold, 888-330-1431. Let them know that Dan from iAllegedly sent you. I'm not just a spokesman. I'm a client of theirs. I love the company. I think that their customer service is great. And contact them today, guys, before it's too late. Now, more warnings. The UK. Where have we heard this before? They just announced that their GDP for the quarter that ended in September, okay, over a month ago, was downgraded. Listen, we overestimated it. It was flat. It wasn't good. Okay, lie to us all you guys want. Globally, lie to us. My friends in the UK, my subscribers in the UK, everybody I know in the UK writes me and tells me the same thing. Prices are too high, interest rates are too high. They experience the same thing that we did here, guys. You got interest rates at a 22-year high right now, and people freaking out, and they can't afford to staff their businesses. They can't afford to buy inventory. They cannot make any money right now. But hey, listen, we're going to tell you how great everything is, and then after it's done, we're going to readjust it. Where have we heard that before? Maybe the 4.9% will be readjusted. So in the UK, you're seeing massive problems with this. Another story from the UK is that not only are you seeing real problems with the EV cars, and I love Steven for sending me this stuff, because you're seeing charging stations be vandalized, charging stations be taken out, where not even only like people stealing things from them, but people actually driving into the charging stations and destroying them, that there's less and less charging stations. Now, think about this. There is not enough electricity to go around, and then you've got, oh, wait a second, that one's damaged. So imagine you drive to a charging station and it's been destroyed. Well, we got to update that, Dan. We got to let people know that these things are not, doing well, and that it's been closed. Not a chance. Not a chance. More restaurant news. More restaurant warnings. Okay. First one is Yum Brands. Well, where have I heard of that? Yum Brands owns places like Taco Bell and KFC, and they're saying, listen, our same store sales went up, and we did great. But where we have a real problem is in the state of California, because this is going to be the trend for the rest of the country, where they're going to hype everything and tell everybody, hey, pay these people more money. It's going to be $5 for one of those tacos. I can't stand fast food tacos, because if you've noticed, the shells have gotten thinner. The meat has gotten more filler in it. It's absolutely ridiculous. People cannot stand it, okay? And you're going to pay more for it and more for it. Because they raised their prices because of inflation, their revenue is up. Isn't it great? Our revenue is doing well. No, it's ridiculous. But KFC and KFC and also Taco Bell is talking about that. Now, here's the thing. KFC said, listen, we're doing great because of our $5 meals that have been a huge hit. Only problem is that if anybody is a man, or anybody is, has an appetite, hey, give me 2 of those, because there's not enough food. Okay? So how are you saving money if you're doing this? Now, once again, we all have to eat. And I love the recommendations yesterday, if you guys caught that one story, and it was, well, here, we have the solution for you to save money. Eat at home. Eat at home. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's nuts. Um, Beyond Meat, remember the fake meat that I ate for you guys? I still like have that taste in my mouth every now and then where I'm like, oh, that tastes like that cardboard from Beyond Meat. Well, they're laying off 19% of their staff right now because the demand is waning for fake meat, synthetic meat, natural meat. I mean, all these names that they use for this stuff, crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. So let me know what you think about this so far, because I just think that it's so obvious what's happening. The people in the UK, you poor people that are being sold a bill of goods that, hey, listen, business is doing great, it's up here, and it's not. You know it's not. So let me know what you think about this. And this is happening here as well. It's not just in the UK. Another day, another recall from Ford. Think about this. Ford is recalling another 200,000 cars right now. The brand new Ford Mustang is being recalled right now because of brake issues, guys. Okay? Yeah, let's go out and buy a new car. Let's race out and do it. So is stopping important with that new Mustang? We're about to, I can't even do that without laughing. Okay. Netflix has that new ad tier where they have advertising on the channel. They just hit 15 million subscribers on that. 15 million people. There's a lot of people out there that don't care if they're paying for ads right now with Netflix. 15 million. That's in 1 year's time, guys. In May of this year, it was at 5 million, so it's just jumped exponentially. Yeah, I can watch some ads and I'll put up with that just to save a few bucks. Again, sign of the times. Kevin O'Leary, he was talking Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. You know, he's all over the place right now. This guy's talking about how the remote working problem, because of all his companies, he said nobody ever anticipated how bad this was going to be and how fed up people were with this. So people don't want to work. You guys don't want to work at an office. I have had more people write me in the last day and tell me, Dan, you're crazy. I'm never going back to work at the office. I hate those people. I hate getting ready for work. I cannot stand doing it. I cannot stand the drive, the commute, the money. You talked about lunch. Everybody's talking about the same thing right now about how fed up they are with it. So crazy, 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 crazy. Um, there's a great article that was talking about how, hey, we can sell you the Golden Gate Bridge. Think about how tone deaf this is. San Francisco has hired an ad agency, but not to do anything. Hey, let's do something different to get tourism back. No, no, no. What we're going to do is the same old print ads and TV ads and radio spots to talk about the beauty of San Francisco. Okay? I mean, come on, guys. It's insane. Okay? You know, like I said, my ad campaign for San Francisco is um, come for the smell, stay for the crime. San Francisco. Hey, it used to be romantic. It used to be a great place to bring somebody. Now it's like Escape from New York. You'll never live through it. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. It's crazy. I will never forget that there was a woman that I was trying to help with her business. That was a PR rep who was stuck in print ad hell. She would not listen to ideas about new marketing, social media, anything like that. And she had showed me, pictures of ads that she had done in magazines from 10 years ago. And that's what she wanted people to get back to. And I'm like, this is dead. I can't help you because it's not the future. And this was before TikToks, for everything that's going on right now. So again, San Francisco. Are you guys going there anytime soon? No, you're not. You're not. No one is. That's the problem. But hey, let's take and make a print ad for that. Let's go take the city's money. That's what the ad agency's doing. So let me know what you think about this so far. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories. And more food stuff that I just am getting a kick out of. McDonald's issued a warning. McDonald's says, hey, listen, California, yeah, we've had increase in revenues, but it's a big problem that you guys raise these wages as high as they are. Think about that when you walk into a McDonald's and look at everybody there, that they're going to make $800 a week doing that job. Man, oh man, I mean, if I was in high school or if I was a college student, where do I sign up for that? Okay? Come on. Oh, I get to figure out how they make the McNuggets? Cool. Okay? There's that. DoorDash just announced, hey, listen, we want people to get realistic with ordering. If you don't tip well, you're going to wait longer for your food. I hate the idea of going to order something online and having it sit there for 2 hours before it gets to my house. What is the point of that? Okay, and now they're admitting that they're going to make you wait for that. Unbelievable. Final story, which is probably my favorite story of the whole video, is that Goldman Sachs had a trader who went out and gave stock tips to his squash partner. When was the last time you played squash? Seriously. Okay? You people in Oklahoma that follow me, when was the last time, hey, Bernard, let's go get a squash game going. Okay? Squash. Okay? Does that just smell of pretension? Anyways, Bajesh Goel, he just got convicted and is going to go to jail for 3 years for giving his squash partner, squash, again, hey, listen, honey, I'm going to leave work a little early so I can go play some squash. Again, Upper East Side, snooty, Goldman Sachs, just pretentious ass clown, okay? He gave his friend stock tips and they caught him and now he's going to do 3 years, okay? So, listen, I left the factory a little early because I got a new squash racket, okay? I mean, please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And please, if you guys play squash, tell me the benefits of squash and that you do it in Idaho. You know what I mean? Come on. Okay? Like, subscribe. You want to get a hold of me, hello@iallegedly.com. Join our email list, and I will see you guys very soon.